Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. I am so happy to be here today with you and I hope you're doing well. Let's get into this news. Prince Phillips' life of service will be commemorated with a special memorial service at Westminster Abbey this month. So who could be on this guest list for Prince Phillips' memorial service? Well, we know that Prince Phillips' death last April had sparked a lot of outpouring and mourning of people in the UK and abroad, with several European royals sending their personal condolences to the Queen. But due to COVID restrictions, Prince Philip's funeral was scaled down to really kind of keep things like far off and distant during the event at Windsor, with only 30 guests permitted to actually attend. But now restrictions have been eased a little bit in the UK and more people will be able to attend service of Thanksgiving for the life of the Duke of Edinburgh on Tuesday, March 29th. The Queen confirmed last year that His Royal Highness, the Prince Philip of Edinburgh, will take place in the spring of 2022 at Westminster Abbey. Now, while the funeral guest list hasn't been confirmed, several high-profile royals will reportedly be making an appearance at this invitation-only event, as was the case for Prince Philip's funeral that happened last year, with several members of the royal family are likely to pay their respects to the beloved late royal patriarch. The most senior royal members of the royal family, Prince Charles, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, they will also attend. Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, are also expected to attend, along with several of the late Duke's children. But the Duke's own grandson can't come because of this nonsense with security. And we know it's nonsense. The 95-year-old monarch is reportedly planning to spend much more of her time at the retreat in the coming months as she marks her 70 years on the throne. Wow, 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 wow. The Queen has lived a very magnificent life, hasn't she? She can settle in and do what she wants because she has earned it. If anyone's earned anything, the Queen has earned the right to go off into the sunset, retreat, and live a very comfortable, nice life. However, a 20,000-pound lift is going to be fitted into the cottage just a mile from Balmoral Castle in Aberdeenshire in anticipation of the Queen's more regular visits. Yes, she's going to have to start taking this lift. So it comes after reports that the Queen has been struggling with her mobility in recent months. We know that we've seen her with her cane from her husband, and I think it's so cute how she walks around with that cane. And it has also recently been reported that she's not been able really to walk with her beloved corgis. Yeah, so this wheelchair-friendly lift-toe trio lift, this largest in its range, and it would ensure that the monarch is able to reach her bedroom without using the stairs. Security measures have also been ramped up at Craiggowan Lodge, with a security gate, an intercom system, and CCTV cameras, all due to be installed at the country retreat, because we remember what has happened a few times where the Queen has resided and there's been protocols been broken. People have been able to get through the palace gates, and that just cannot be happening anymore. Like, we're done seeing this. That just has to stop. So the monarch, what she typically does is she stays at her cottage twice a year, once in April for about 2 weeks over the summer. And then it was the favorite place of Prince Charles and Princess Diana when they had used the retreat during their honeymoon in 1981. And apparently royal insiders have also said that they had expected the monarch to want to spend more time there as she got older. So Camilla has a health scare. Okay, so the Duchess is suffering from a long COVID bout as her duties are starting to pile up. She can't go out and participate in any of the things that were planned for her because she's really taking a hard hit with this round of COVID. And it's claimed that she's been long suffering from COVID after she was forced to cancel several visits at Cheltenham Festival And Camilla has also recently recovered from a bout of COVID, but then it has been left with a slight cough from having COVID. And it is understood that she is pacing herself after the illness, like taking more time to not get up and go so quickly, like, you know, take it easy, pace yourself. But the Duchess has canceled her visits. The second round of visits have been missed a week after she was actually due to appear at Commonwealth event on Monday. Now, the Mail on Sunday editors at large, Charlotte Griffiths, they had explained that Camilla has been working her socks off. She's been working so hard, girl, her socks done fell off. But speaking to Palace Confidential on Mail Plus, Miss Griffith said that we forget that Camilla is 74 years old. Yes, and with Harry and Meghan leaving, it means that there is a lot more work on her plate. She has a reputation of working harder in most recent years. She's literally worked her socks off. They just kind of just fell off. Just fell off her feet. So poor Camilla, she just doesn't have room to fall apart, does she? Because it's a relentless schedule that she has. And it is a reminder of how hard the Queen has been working all of these years. I never really appreciated it much until I started following the royals. I mean, I see Diana going, but I never really thought much about the other royals and all the different charities and events that they go to. And it is a lot. It can be draining, meeting people after people, and you know, it's really a service of work that requires your full attention. And when Camilla shows up, she shows up completely present. I've watched her on her visits, and she comes there prepared and very engaged, and quite nice to see her doing what she does to help these charities. So we know that the Duchess, she tested positive for COVID on Valentine's Day, and she caught the virus for the first time just days after Charles contracted the illness for a second time. Now, Camilla is triple vaccinated, but she does appear to be taking precautionary approach to following the illness. It's just staying around a little bit longer this round. Prince Harry suffers another PR disaster as Duke snub a royal event, a slap in the face. Yes, so Prince Harry has suffered another PR disaster. A royal editor has claimed that he would not be attending Prince Phillips' memorial service. Okay, so he's not going to be coming back to the UK. He's just going to be staying over in Montecito. So the royal family, in its high-profile occasions at Westminster Abbey on March 29th, and the spokesman for the Duke has also confirmed that he hopes to visit his grandmama, the Queen, soon. I think he might think that he may have better security by then, but I wouldn't count on it if I were you, Harry. I just wouldn't count on it. So the Daily Mail's royal editor, Rebecca English, has since claimed the decision really is another PR disaster for Harry. So speaking to Palace Confidential on Mail Plus, Miss English said within a couple of minutes of announcing that he would not be attending the Duke of Edinburgh's service of Thanksgiving, Harry's team also announced that he would be attending the Invictus Games at The Hague in April, just a few weeks later. So what does this tell you? What does it say to you? It's obvious, right? That it surprised a lot of people that you're willing to travel to Europe to go to that, but not go to your grandfather's memorial. This shows you that he's continuing to make poor choices. It just doesn't look good. It really does not look good. So to use a well-worn phrase, got people's goat, essentially. They feel as if it is a slap in the face to the Queen, and again, another PR disaster as far as many people in the UK are concerned. And I'm sure the people in the UK have just about had it with Harry. It's just like, you know what? I'm done with you, Harry. You like make no sense whatsoever. Harry has pursued also, we know, a legal challenge against the Home Office after being told that he would no longer be given the same degree of personal protection security when visiting from the US, despite offering to pay for it himself. And I heard that he didn't offer to pay it. That's even misinformation, but I don't know. They're reporting in the news that he did offer to pay it, so okay. The judge in the high court case, Mr. Justice Swift, will give his ruling of February's preliminary proceedings, part of which may be confidential, at a later date. So we just can't really say anything right now, but we know the word is going to come, and Harry's going to throw another tantrum.